Hey, and welcome back to my channel. It's Ashley here, and if you are new, hey girl, hey. So in this video today, I'm going to be sharing 3 cute gifting ideas, so let's go ahead and get started. So this video today is sponsored by Cricut, so we're going to go ahead and hop into the Cricut design space. So I got this image on Etsy, and I'll have it linked down below because I thought it was super cute. And now I'm just going to upload this into Design Space. So once I got that uploaded, I am just going to come over here into Shapes. I'm creating a pillow. So this is the first gift idea that I'm showing you. So this is going to be a pillow. So I'm sizing down this rounded out square to a 17.5 by 17.5 because that is the size of my pillow cover. This is technically just going to be like a template so I can know how large I need my image to be. So I also did change this to white. You don't have to, but I did because my pillowcase is going to be like a creamy color. So I'm just going to put this in here, size it up, making sure it looks good. And then all I'm going to do is go ahead and hide the square, and then I'm going to press make it. So I am going to be using Smart Materials iron-on. So I'm going to do without a mat. So once you do that, it's going to kind of already be like, okay, well, 17 inches is what you need, but you want to make sure that your image is not touching those red lines. My image is touching the red lines, so I'm just going to come to my material sizes and I'm going to go up 2 more inches, and then I'm going to make sure that my image is not touching the red lines. So after I did that, I just clicked the mirror because again, I am using an iron-on and you want to make sure that you mirror your images. And then I'm going to go and select the material that I'm using. Again, iron-on. I'm going to use the gold glitter iron-on because that is one of my favorite ones to use. It's very easy to use too. And I'm just going to let the Cricut machine go ahead and do its thing and start cutting out the image. The Explorer 3 goes really fast, so this got done in no time. So this is the pillow cover I'm using. It's just the Cricut infusible ink pillow cover. And now I'm just going to be weeding out the material that I don't need. So simply just pulling it off. And you want to be careful with this because you don't want to rip anything when you're doing this, because you can, trust me, I've done it before. And then now I'm just going to weed out the anything else that I need to weed out. Again, take your time with this so you can make sure that you're weeding the correct things away. After that, I'm just going to cut away any excess that I don't need. And then I am going to come and take my Easy Press and I'm just going to iron out the pillowcase because it had the little lines in there, and I'm just going to make sure that my zipper is at the bottom. So after I did that, I'm just going to preheat it a little bit more, and then I'm just going to make sure that my image is nice and centered, and I'm going to place my Easy Press on top and then press that Cricut button and let it do its thing. So for 30 seconds, I did the left side first, and then I came over to the right side. After that was done, I just came and I started to kind of like move it back and forth to kind of just heat over it again for another 30 seconds. And then after that, I let it cool for about 10-30 seconds. And then I just peeled away my image, came off so flawlessly, and this pillow is super cute. Oh my god, I love this pillowcase. Okay, so now we're gonna get to the even more fun part, and that is putting the whole gift together. So I'm using this basket that I already kind of had in my house. You can use a larger basket, but I thought this was pretty cute to just add my pillow to. So I added the pillow to the back. And then after I added the pillow to the back, I just started to add little things in here. So I got this little heat mat from the Target bullseye dollar spot, whatever you want to call it. Also this little accessory pouch, and I added it in here. I got these little jars and the bath soak, so I got 2 of them and they were $1, and I'm just going to add the bath salt into the container, and 2 of them fit this perfectly, and then I just popped the lid on top. Now I'm going to take this snowflake that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I just attached that using the twine that was on there, and that was super cute. And then I'm just gonna take this candle that I got from Target, and I'm just gonna add that in too. So it was just like a little like homey like little gift, cute little basket. And then now I'm gonna take this natural burlap and I'm going to wrap my basket with that, and that was it. And so this is what this gift looks like all put together. So this is a really cute gift to give someone. I absolutely love this pillow, y'all. I love the glittery letters. This looks so good. So this will be something nice to gift to someone this season. So moving along to the next gifting idea, I just came into Design Space again and I clicked on holiday ideas and I went to Zoe's holiday picks, and this one just was there and I was like, oh my god, this is so cute, it's perfect. So we're going to be adding this to a cute cup that I found in Target. So all I did was I sized it down, I changed the color. You really don't have to, it doesn't really matter. And then I'm just going to print this out again using smart materials. So I'm going to be doing this off the mat, again making sure this is within the red lines, and then I'm going to start to cut this out onto my Explorer. So I'm going to be using this shimmery, glittery smart vinyl permanent vinyl to add to the cup. So I let this print out. To be completely honest, when I did do this first and I printed it out on the Explorer 3, it was very hard for me to weed it out. So I actually switched over to my maker and I did this with my cutting tool, which made it a little bit easier for me to weed this out, but it was still a little bit difficult. And I don't know if it was because of the particular vinyl, but I got it done, and this is what it looks like after I was finished. So now I'm going to come in with my strong grip transfer tape, and I am just going to use my brayer and I'm going to press that down nice and smooth. You can use a scraper tool if you have that too. And then I'm just going to peel this off. Again, taking your time. If something doesn't come up, just put it back down and peel it, you know, making sure that it sticks together. Again, can't stress enough, just take your time with this. I then put this on my cup, made sure it was like in the center, but it really didn't matter where it was. And I also kind of cut a little bit of the transfer tape to make sure that I didn't have like any bubbles and stuff like that. And then I just peeled this right off of the cup, and that was all I did for this one. And I had this cute little saying on this cup. So now we're gonna start to put this little gift together. So I got this sign. It's literally a sign, and I'm gonna use it as like a cute little box to put everything in. So I removed the sticker, I removed the twine, and I also removed the little tab thing that I had at the top. I'm just taking some paint and I am covering everything up. I actually did come back in and I puttied up that area where the hole was too. And then now I'm going to take these decorative shreds that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to add that to the inside of this. And then after I did that, I started to add everything on. So I'm going to take my drink cup and these Godiva cute butter birthday cake truffles, and I'm going to add them to the inside because it just was so fitting for this. It looks so good. And I'm just going to add that to the center. Then I'm going to take this Prosecco that I got, and it had the glitter label too, so that fit perfectly. And then I'm going to take these Sugarfina champagne gummy bears and add that on. And then I also took this sugar peppermint that I got from Target Bullseye. It was gold, so everything kind of matched and went together. And then I just started to trim off any of the extra shreds that I didn't need to make sure that everything was in there. Then I'm going to take these leftover like embellishments that I had for my daughter's birthday, and I took the little iridescent snowflakes and I added them to each corner of the little sign that I was using as this little makeshift box. And now revealing gift idea number 2. I love how this all turned out. The cup, I'm so glad that I stuck with the shimmery glittery color because it looks so good, and this is so simple to put together. So moving to the last gift idea, we're coming into Design Space again. I'm going to be doing a mug this time. So I went into my mug design setup, and I'm going to be using this smaller mug. I think it's like 12 ounce, 15 ounce. It's a 12 ounce. Yes, a 12 ounce mug. I click that, and then I'm just going to do customize. So basically this is going to be my template. Then I went in and I found the image that I wanted to use. So I don't know why, but the little peppermint y'all thing stuck out to me. So I clicked on it, and then I went to the image set to see everything that it had. And then instead of using the one that didn't have like the actual outline, I used the one that had the outline, and I brought that into my canvas. Alright, so once I brought that image in, I just blew this up a little bit, and I made sure that it fit within that actual template. I took the wrap off because I'm not going to be doing like a wrapping method. It's just going to be like this little part here. So then I came in and I pressed make it. It's going to be on the mat, and because I'm using the infusible, this one I'm going to be showing you guys how to do it with the infusible ink. I'm going to make sure again that this is mirrored, and within the red lines I'm going to pick the material that I'm using, and then I'm going to let my Cricut machine, again of course, cut everything out. Once that was cut out, again, I'm using the infusible ink. The color is rose gold. So I'm just gonna start to add that on to my mat, and I'm just cutting it out with my ruler and my X-Acto knife. And then I'm gonna let my machine cut this out. When you are cutting this out, you just wanna make sure that the matte side of the paper is showing and not the shiny side on the back, which is the white side. And then once my machine cut this out, I am going to weed everything and remove everything that I don't need. It's kind of really easier to, instead of using your weeding tool, just literally like use your fingers to remove what you don't need. After I got everything removed that I didn't need anymore, I'm just going to start to add this to my mug. So I'm going to wipe my mug clean, and then I'm going to place this in the center. And you can use the heat transfer tape if you need, but if you don't have to use it. And so I'm going to use my brayer, and I'm kind of going to flatten this out to making sure I don't have any bubbles or anything like that. And then I'm going to pop this into the mug press, and I'm going to let it do its thing. So you're going to wait until the dots load all the way up, and then once it's finished, you're going to take it off, let it cool off a little bit, and then you can peel away your design. And this is what it looked like after it was finished, and this cup is super cute and super simple, and I love this color pink too. Okay, so for this gifting idea, I'm going to be using some of these holiday marshmallows that I got from Target, and also these cute little snowflake marshmallows, and I'm going to add them to that same container. Super cute. I'm going to add that same shred paper into this basket, and then I'm going to start to add these little wiry, I can't talk, star things in here because I thought they were super cute. And then I'm gonna start to add everything. So I got this peppermint mocha latte, I got these cocoa and latte spoons, and I added them in there, peppermint of course. And then I'm gonna take my mug and I added that in there, put some little shreds in there, and then my marshmallows. I did end up adding a little bit more things to this, but this was the whole gist of it. And the last gift idea, this is how it ultimately all came together, creating that cute little cup and then putting latte cocoa stuff in there, and it's super cute to gift to somebody. So I hope you enjoyed all of the gift ideas and the DIYs that I showed you today in this video. If you did, as always, make sure you hit that like button. If you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you click on that subscribe button so you'll always be up to date with my latest tutorials, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!